If your Windows 11 PC feels heavy, I'm not talking about low FPS in a game. I mean the everyday stuff. Apps open slow, File Explorer hangs, and the Start menu feels delayed. It's not crashing, but it feels like it's dragging a bag of rocks behind it. And the worst part is people start buying new parts because they think the PC is old. Most of the time, Windows is just crowded with background work, startup junk, and storage pressure. So here are 10 real fixes that make Windows feel lighter again. No weird registry hacks, no magic booster apps, just steps that reduce background load. One rule before we start: don't apply everything blindly. Do them in order and stop when the PC already feels better. The goal isn't tweaking for fun. The goal is to get your time back. Fix number 1 is the fastest win. Clean your startup apps. Open Task Manager. Go to Startup Apps and disable anything that doesn't need to launch at boot. Launchers, updaters, RGB tools, and random vendor services love startup. That pile is why your first few minutes feel laggy even on a decent PC. Disable the extras and open them manually when you actually need them. Fix number 2. Uninstall what you don't use. Go to Settings, then Apps, then Installed Apps. Scroll slowly and be honest about what you never touch. Old trial software often sits there with background tasks. Duplicate utilities, old printer tools, and unused launchers add noise too. Removing junk reduces hidden services and scheduled tasks that keep waking your PC up. Fix number 3. Stop background apps you don't need. In Windows settings, check which apps are allowed to run in the background. Many apps update, sync, and phone home, even when you never open them. Turn off background activity for the ones you don't care about. Less background activity means fewer random spikes and less busy feeling. Fix number 4. Stop indexing the wrong folders. Windows search is not evil, but indexing huge changing folders makes PCs feel heavy. Downloads is often a mess of big files, and recording folders change constantly. Game libraries also change constantly with updates and caches. Indexing keeps touching those files in the background. Open indexing options and remove big, constantly changing folders from indexing. Keep indexing for documents if you want, but don't let it scan your entire life. Fix number 5. Free storage properly, not by deleting your life. If your system drive is nearly full, Windows slows down. Not for one dramatic reason. Windows just needs breathing room for updates, temp files, and caching. When the drive is tight, everything feels less smooth. Keep at least 20% free space on the Windows drive. Use storage settings to clean temporary files and remove old installers. Move large videos and big downloads to another drive if you can. If your SSD is tiny and always full, that's not a software problem. That's a daily hardware limit you will feel no matter what. Fix number 6. Reduce sync chaos. OneDrive and other sync tools can make a PC feel random. One moment it's fine, then it starts syncing thousands of small files. If you use OneDrive, sync only what you need. Pause syncing while you work or game if your PC feels busy. If you don't use OneDrive, remove it from startup so it stops running. Fix number 7. Keep Windows Update from doing surprise work. Updates matter, but surprise downloads and optimizations at the wrong moment create lag. Go to Windows Update settings and set active hours. Turn off delivery optimization so your PC is not sharing updates with other PCs. This reduces background network and disk activity that creates "why is my PC busy" moments. Fix number 8. Fix the browser, because it's often the real heavy part. A slow browser makes the whole PC feel slow. Too many extensions add background load and chew CPU. Too many startup pages and background tabs chew RAM all day. Disable extensions you don't need and remove the junk ones first. Turn off Continue running background apps in your browser settings. If your browser opens with 15 tabs every boot, that's self-inflicted pain. Fix number 9. Check your security tools, because double scanning is real. One good security tool is enough for most people. Multiple antivirus programs can fight each other and scan the same files repeatedly. Cleaner utilities can also create constant background checks. Windows security alone is fine for most users. Remove extra tools you don't trust and avoid random PC cleaner apps promising miracles. Fix number 10. The honest reality check your drive type and your RAM setup. If Windows is on an HDD, it will always feel heavier than an SSD. You can optimize forever and still feel it, especially in everyday tasks. An SSD upgrade is the biggest feels fast upgrade in normal use. Also, check your RAM setup. If you have one stick of RAM in a system that supports dual channel, it can feel less responsive. 2 sticks usually feel smoother because the system can move data faster. Now, quick recap so you can apply this without getting lost. First, disable startup junk. Second, uninstall what you don't use. Third, reduce background activity and syncing. Fourth, stop indexing huge changing folders. Fifth, free your system drive so Windows can breathe. Sixth, control updates so they don't surprise you. Seventh, fix the browser because it's often the real heavy part. Eighth, remove extra cleaners and double antivirus. And finally, if you're on an HDD or a tiny full SSD, accept that you're fighting physics. If you only do the first 5 steps, most people feel a real difference the same day. Not brand new, but lighter, calmer, and faster where it matters. Thanks for watching. If you want more step-by-step Windows fixes that stay evergreen and actually work, follow and subscribe. And if you tell me your PC specs and what slow means for you, I'll tell you the best 3 steps to try first.